Okay, here for this assignment, what I want you to do is step up your game a little bit. I want you to take your own personal expenses and any income that you come in and inject it right into this budget that we have before us. You can make it your own. You can change it up a little bit if you want to add some categories and that sort of thing. You're sure welcome to do that. Just remember that the some of the cells are cell referenced, so might have to manipulate that if you do make any changes. Make a copy by using your file, and then make a copy, rename it your budget, and that sort of thing. So we're going to kind of break down the categories that we used last week, and once you get that kind of information, first of all, you're going to put all of your income that comes in here. Now, several of the documents that you're probably going to use in order to get the information for this, and keep in mind that this is a personal budget still. It's not a business budget, and I'm a big encourager of keeping those things separate. And it's very difficult, especially if you're not used to it, but the discipline involved in that will make you a better manager if you can do that. Sometimes there's some reasons to do that, but it definitely is a whole lot easier to keep it separate. You want to put all your receipts for your personal income that come in from right here. Those are regular type income. If you watch the video on irregular income, then that's going to come into play a little bit later. Okay, then we're going to actually add all of our items here for expenditures throughout the year, or throughout the month. Sorry about that. Okay, so, and we go clear down into the debt. You got lots of categories there. I'm not saying that you're in debt or heavily in debt or anything like that, but there's lots of categories. Probably won't have to use too many of those, hopefully. Those are all tied into these cells right here. The first realm or first run on this is what I want you just to use it so that it's last month. Now, we use this assignment in other semesters. So in the case of spring semester, that would be January, since we're in February right now. So we're going to actually create a budget. It's going to be historical. So we're going to use the spent column on each one of these for the first part. Okay? So the second part of this assignment is, and you'll notice that at the bottom here, and I'm not showing it real well on this video, but there's tabs at the bottom here. The second one, I want you to use your current month, and maybe in this case it'd be February. And then you're going to enter your budgeted in here. All right? Now, things may change from month to month. They do. That's life. Okay? So you're going to actually turn in the budgeted items in this case. What's your monthly income in budgeted and that sort of thing. And then later on, when we finish up the month, we're going to come back in here in the same budget for this current month, and we're going to actually put in there what we spent. So you should have a fairly good idea, because we're getting close to the end of the current month right now, of what your budgeted expenditures will be. So we're just going to take this a step at a time so that you can become a professional, an expert at budgeting. It's not that hard if you just take it a step at a time. We've got an elephant to eat here, and we're going to take it one bite at a time. So that's what I want you to do for this week's assignment. Do the last month's spent budget, historical budget. Use it to generate your this month or current month's budgeted, but your projected budget is what that is. Okay, so hopefully that's as clear as I can make it. I'm going to make some written instructions as well, maybe that'll help you out as well. So make sure that you get this in, and we'll look forward to making you better budgeters. That's what it's all about.